Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I think you're going to see this video before the Temu haul that I did in the same getup, so I'll give a little update. I woke up this morning and decided to do a home makeover, so I chopped my hair off, and luckily I've got enough curl that in the back it looks pretty straight, so I think I'm good there. So thanks to all of you who were positive and sharing kind comments about what I should do with my hair. I do have that Texture and Bounce leave-in conditioner in it, which does seem to be adding to the overall curliness of my hair. I love the fact that as I'm getting older, my hair is getting curlier, but at the same time a lot more of it's falling out, so maybe that goes hand in hand, I don't know. But anyway, so this is a different video. So this, you could tell by my title, this is I'm going to be reviewing the Yum Yum box, and it's not sponsored. I'm doing this on my own. I've paid for this box myself. My family used to subscribe to this box, and we really enjoy opening the box together, splitting it up each item up 6 ways, and then tasting it at the same time, and then telling everybody how we feel. I cannot the funniest one we ever had, and I cannot remember what country it was from, but it was turkey flavored cotton candy. So I think I was actually the only one in the family that liked that one. Everybody else was gagging on it or whatever. And so when I go through this, I'm going to tell you about each of the products. I'm going to taste test them and tell you what I think. But I am going to be, I've got a cutting mat over here and a knife and some bags, because after I do this with you, I'm still going to do this with the family. I just don't want that part on, I don't want to record that part. So let's get started. I can't remember which country this one was, because I had my choice for the very first box. You get to pick between 3 different countries, but then after that I don't think you get to pick. I think you get whatever the country of the month is, so to speak. They also have 3 different, oh no, let's not show that. They have 3 different sizes. This is the medium size, which I think is $23 a month, but there's a cheaper size and also a bigger size, and we've done the bigger size before. It's like $45 a month, but it's a bigger box. It comes with more snacks, more of each snack, and I think those always have a drink in them as well. But this one I think has 10 to 12 snacks in it. And so let's get started. In the description below, when you sign up for your own subscription, they give you a referral code in case you want to pass it on to your friends. So I do have that listed below, and I can't remember without looking at it, and I can't look at it at the moment, I can't remember how much you get off of your first order, and I get the same off of one of my future orders, if anybody uses that. So just know that that's there. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with the thumbnail yet for this kind of video. Like normally I take some pictures after I record, but I kind of want to get a picture of everything in this box, so I may pause. And my passport fell out. Well, let's take some of this stuff out. So away we go to Czechia. So that's not, I don't remember picking that one out. So maybe they ran out of the one that I picked, and gave me this one instead. But let's get a pause for a thumbnail. And maybe move this out of the way too. Oh, well, this says Czech Republic. So Just do people refer to the Czech Republic as Czechia? Actually, I want to get, let's see if I can hold this up, because I do want, I should like tape it up here, right? But I can't. So let's, I'll put my finger down. All right, smiling for a thumbnail. All right. So I'm just going to be pulling stuff out of here at random. I don't have enough. It's like, where am I going to put this box? I've got water because I'm going to try to drink water between each item. But it's super cute. They give you stickers with the flag and then, you know, a stamp. I don't know if it's the same style of stickers each time. I haven't really paid attention to that with previous boxes. And then it's got this booklet that we're going to go through because it tells about each of the snacks. And then they do have their own shop. So if there's something that you like, you can order it from them. They've got a QR code down here. And then this is like showing you where in the Czech Republic some of this stuff has come from. And just, you know, just history about the culture there. And then there's the scorecard back here, which is where my family and I, it used to be where, oh yeah, they suggest putting different smiley faces depending on how you felt about it. But we always just did like 1, 2, or 3, 1 being not so great, 3 being awesome. And then whichever snack got the most had the highest total at the end. And then you're supposed to come up with your favorite snack, your worst snack, and the weirdest snack, which is good because there are some weird things. And then they give you, so they give you, like, if you liked these things out of the box, these things are similar, and you can buy those in their shop. And then they give you some language lessons. Tasty is chutney. I'm not even going to try to pretend the rest of these. And that may not even be chutney. It just looks like chutney to me. So, all right. So, without further ado, let's... Oh, nope, I lied. So they also give you a passport. And, oh, this is so cool. There's a place to put the stamp from the sticker pad. Oh, I love that. I don't remember this before. So I will be putting that in here, and then I guess, you know, as each month goes by, I'll be building my passport. Oh, I love this. I don't have my passport expired, so this will be as close as I can get to these countries until my kids are gone. Draw a self-portrait. So that's funny. So I wonder if you can, well, I guess you really wouldn't want to order more of these because you only get 1 set of stickers. But it looks like there's enough in here for 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So almost a whole year. So that's great. I love that. Okay. Now I think we can get started. This is going to be messy. I'm going to have to get a vacuum cleaner in here after we're done. All right, so I'm just gonna, I guess I'll set this down here. Oh, this is cute. Ghost snacks. I'll read to you about this from the book once I find. Oh, so they, inside the book, they kind of, it starts out giving you like how to go through the book. And then it gives you a little bit of history on the Czech Republic. Some trivia for their country. So like a game, so you can, they've got the answers. There's an answer key. So, okay. So now we get to the food. Let's find this one. Oh, and they do provide allergy information But my guess is if you suffer from allergies, this is probably not for you, because I'm sure there's all kinds of nuts and other kind of things in it. Okay. Oh, I thought that looked like ketchup, but I was like, surely not. But it is. It's Ketchup Ghost Potato Puffs. Ketchup lovers will positively scream. Looking for lunch in Czechia? Don't be surprised to find ketchup isn't free at the local restaurants. Ketchup lovers looking to avoid the upcharge are better off hitting the street markets. You'll find lunch options like langos, a deep-fried flatbread topped with ketchupy cheese, along with something else, the Czech version of a hot dog made by stuffing a sausage into a hollowed-out bun. Or you can drop by a convenience store and grab these scary good ketchup ghosts. Wow, so ketchup's not free. That seems crazy. All right, what did I do with my scissors? So these usually have a good mix of sweet and salty items. I don't remember what country it was, but we got some that were fried egg flavored, and those were so good. All right, so this bag is pretty full, all things considered. And let me just, so it's cute little ghost. Wow, that really does taste like ketchup. It doesn't, like I was trying to think if it tasted like ketchup on fries since it's a potato puff, but I don't really taste the potato part. That is good. If you like ketchup at all, you will love these, I think. And they're crunchy. They definitely have the same texture as a cheese puff. I gotta eat one more. That is really good, but it's like a thick ketchup flavor. So, meaning that it's heavy on the tomatoey side, and it feels like it would be almost like the ketchup on top of meatloaf kind of feel. But they give you the nutritional facts. They're always in English. Well, because United States is probably the only one that requires one like this. And they have the expiration dates. For some reason I thought that said 2021 and I was like, wait, hold up. So yeah, so this, I would probably give this a 3. That would be, so there's 2.5 servings in this, and it's 140 calories per serving or 340 calories for the whole bag. It would be super easy to accidentally eat this whole bag. All right, so I just got to stick these things in bags, so I hope that doesn't bug you. So yeah, so that one was good. All right, next, I guess we'll stick with the potato theme. So potato chips, jalapeno bacon poppers. So that should be interesting. Let's see what it says about that. Crispy pan-fried bacon in a Czech chip. When sitting down, or a Czech chip. I don't know. When sitting down for breakfast in Slavic countries like Czechia, don't expect to find the same bacon you're familiar with on your plate. Gasp! In these countries, bacon, locally known as salo or slanina, comes from the back, not the belly of the pig. The extra fatty slab of meat is then cured in a variety of methods by getting a dry rub of salt, marinating in a brine, or in Czechia, especially by smoking. And since it's smoked, it's eaten both raw and cooked. But don't worry, with these chips you'll taste the Czech slanina in its crispiest form ever. Even better is that these bacony chips get an extra level of zing with a touch of jalapeno pepper. Ready to see how Czech bacon stacks up with the bacon you know? Well, yes. I'm a little nervous about the jalapeno part because sometimes some of these snacks are very spicy. And I like jalapeno poppers, but I don't like jalapenos, if that makes sense. So this bag is also pretty full. Oh, I should take a drink between each one, right? Because I'm still tasting ketchup. All right. I don't taste any. Okay, the jalapeno kicks in a little bit at the end. These are not as crispy as the potato puffs were, but it is a very strong bacon flavor. And it's definitely got a smoked flavor, so I can definitely tell that it's smoked bacon, but that's really good. The only thing that would make these better, in my opinion, is if they were kettle style, so that they were super crunchy. Let me get out a wet wipe real quick. All right, so on the scale of 1 to 3, those get a 3 from me too. Those were really good. So now it's like, were they better than the ketchup ones? The ketchup ones were better crunch-wise, but I think these were better taste-wise because I just prefer bacon to ketchup. But you can see with the amount that you get, it's easy to split these if you like to do taste testing with your family. It makes a real, I mean, my kids love it. When they heard that I resubscribed to it, they were super excited because we make a night of it and we gather into the living room as it happens in our house and we cut the stuff up and pass it around and they go wild. I mean, and they really love when they get one that's disgusting and then they pretend like they're gonna throw up and stuff. I mean, it's just, that's kids, right? All right, next, gingerbread cake with plum filling and choco icing. So let's find that. And it's nice because they give you pictures of each item, and sometimes that's the only way you can figure out which thing it is. All right, chocolate covered gingerbread with plum, dense cake with a tart plum filling. Nearly every European country has its own version of gingerbread, but the Czech version is a bit different. Some stories claim that the original recipe used 90 rare spices, but nowadays, one spice in particular is most notable, and that's its namesake. No, not ginger, it's pepper. In Czechia, this treat is called perník, derived from the word pepper. But don't worry, this yum doesn't taste like a mouthful of black pepper, but rather a rich spice cake with a touch of plum filling. All right, and looks like it's 230 calories. I won't tell you that on every item. You probably don't care. Actually, let me open it a little bit more. It looks like there's two cakes in here. So I'm trying to make sure. Oh no, it's one. All right, so I'm going to put this over here and cut it. So that's what it looks like on the center. So you can see that rich gingerbread kind of color with the plum in the center. Okay, I'm not going to eat the other bite of that. I'm not a very big gingerbread fan. This one's okay. I mean, if you like gingerbread, I think you'll love this, because the plum on the inside, that's nice. It's a nice break from the ginger. I can't taste the choco covering very much. I mean, it gives it it affects the texture. But the plum part of that is nice, but I don't like the gingerbread. But it's, texture-wise, it's a little bit on the dry side for the cake part. But yeah, I think somebody who likes gingerbread would love this. Ginger is just not my thing. But the plum is nice. I do like that part. So I guess I will eat this other this other piece. So I would give this a 1. Just for personal preference, right? All right, let me take a drink. So we always love getting gummies in packs like this because the whole family likes gummies, and they're always such interesting flavors. So Happy Faces gummies. There's black currant, pear, lemon, pineapple, and more. As happy as we are to be tasting the world with you, big grins aren't the norm from the norm in Czechia. In fact, a local's downturned frown and quick humph is actually a signal that they're listening attentively, whereas true smiles are reserved only for the most heartfelt interactions. With these fruity, foamy smile gummies, we want to pose a tough cultural challenge. Pop a few in your mouth, give them a chew, and try not to smile. I'm going to see if I can get one of each flavor. All right, or at least we'll try 3. Oh no, I can tell there's 4 different colors here. Okay, I'm assuming this one's the black currant. This is the pinkest one of all of them. Okay, so you know how some gummies are, like the clear ones are usually kind of hard and you have to chew a while. These have like a very thin exterior that's kind of like that, but then when you get on the inside, it's very soft and chewy. So that's nice. So the black currant flavor, that was a nice fruit flavor. Pear tends to be my favorite. Like, it's my favorite Jelly Belly flavor. I don't know which one of these is pear though. Alright, well, I'm going to try this one next. It's like the orange one. Okay, I think that one is actually orange, which must fall under the and more. But that one was really good. That one was really tart, but still sweet. All right, next I'm going to try the white looking one. I think that was the pear. It has more of a pear flavor at the very end, but it's very mild while you're chewing it. So in this case, pear will not be my favorite. So far, the black currant is my favorite. And you see, I haven't been smiling because I'm trying to like figure out the taste. This one was bright yellow. This one's definitely lemon. But it's, I don't know, with most of these, when you're first chewing them, you get a real hint, a slight hint of the flavor. And it's not till the end that it really finally kicks in. But the texture, I love the texture of it. And overall, I think these are all probably really good flavors. But yeah, this one has this lemon one tastes like real lemon, not just a fake lemon flavor. Like, I struggle with things that are banana, like banana flavored, because it's always so artificial. But these, none of these felt artificial. So these I'll give these a 2 just because I like those chips better. But yeah, so these are great. My kids will, well, actually my husband will love these too. I only have gallon-sized bags and I'm sitting here putting these tiny. All right. Next, ooh, these look good. Oatmeal coconut cookies. Alright. Oatmeal, or chocolate oat and coconut cookies. Half chocolate, half crumbly oats, all yum. Believe it or not, cereal wasn't a part of Czech breakfast until the early 90s. As more locals enjoyed it, more companies began to produce their own versions. Take Emco, the company behind these cookies. Its founder started baking muesli, which is oatmeal and nuts, in his own kitchen, and today chocolate-dipped varieties like this yum are produced in Emco's own mill in southern Bohemia. It's a delicious success. Okay, so I heard this is probably going to be messy. But I love oatmeal cookies. All right, so it comes like this, and there are 6, so I'm only going to eat half of one of these so I can eat half with the family. Okay, it is a crumbly mess, but okay, so you can see the top of it is the coconutty side, and then it's dipped in chocolate. Take this other one because it cracked a little bit. This is so good. The coconut, oh my gosh, that is excellent. Mm. Okay, they're gonna be lucky if these make it upstairs alive. I'm kidding, I'll wait. So, I know it says oatmeal. I can't tell the oatmeal. It really does feel like a toasted coconut cookie dipped in chocolate. That was good. A serving size is 3 cookies, so half of the package for 150 calories. So watch out. That. Okay, so far that's my favorite. By far. So it really needs like a number 4, but that's against the rules. You can only go up to 3. Actually, let me put these in with the gummies. Kind of hate to wash that out with water. Probably should have put that with the gingerbread. Now I get stuff in my teeth? No. Okay. All right. My nose is starting to run because I'm eating. All right, so what are these? Apple and cinnamon strudel gummy sticks. Warm Czech strudel like never before. Chewy. Just like there's nothing more American than apple pie, there's nothing more Czech than apple strudel. A regional staple since the 18th century, you can't walk into a Prague cafe or restaurant without seeing a million types of strudel on the menu. That sounds awesome. Oh, sorry. I may pause in a second so I can blow my nose. This yum is just another way that locals have made the traditional pastry their go-to dessert. It's like a flaky strudel filled with apples, cinnamon, and sugar, but in gummy form. Okay, I am going to pause for just a second because we don't want to have to listen to me sniffing, so hold on. Okay, so that's done, and I also took a swig of water to get the coconut, the yummy coconut out of my mouth. All right, so let's get this open. So that's kind of an interesting idea to make a gummy strudel. So there's what, 10 sticks in there, so I can have a whole stick. And they even look kind of like strudel, kind of like sugar-coated. Actually, let me cut this down. All right. Okay, that is excellent too. It starts out and you think it's just going to be a sugar-coated gummy, and it's a harder, the harder shell. There's a soft center, but the harder shell is harder than like those other gummies. But the apple flavor, it's a really tart apple flavor, which is really good. And then you definitely get the cinnamon. But somehow they've made it taste like cooked apple. Like you'd have in an apple pie, well, or a strudel. It's weird. Well, wow, that is really good. So this, darn it, I've got too many 3s. I'm tempted. I'm trying to think if this is better than the coconut, but no, I think the coconut is still winning. But yeah, so this is really good. I'm gonna put this in the same one as the gummies. This is a really good box. So far there's nothing weird like turkey flavored cotton candy. It definitely feels like this box is more sweet than savory. I mean, typically there is usually a pretty good mix, but this one does seem to be more heavy on the sweet side. All right, so next, Duo Mix. Yes, bonds. I thought it said bombs. All right. Oh, sour gummy bites. Step into a Czech candy store. Walk into a candy store in Prague and you'll see decadent chocolates behind glass, beautifully assorted cookies, and boxes of prepackaged sweets. But to get those, you'll have to get past the barrels upon barrels of sweet and sour gummy candies. From chewy bonbons to gummy worms, they come in just about every shape and flavor you could ever want. But our favorite is easily these little fruity gummy bites. Not too chewy, slightly citrusy, and completely delicious. So my family loves Sour Patch Kids. So I'm hoping these are kind of like that, although these are not coated in sugar. I'm not as big of a sour fan as the rest of them are. And it looks, I don't know, you know, they said these were citrusy, so I don't know if they're all the same. I mean, they look different, but I don't know if that means they taste different. So I'll do two that look totally different so that we can tell. Oh, actually, let's do three. Looks like there's three different ones. All right. So I've got red with blue and yellow. This reminds me of a lemon bar. So that's the citrusy I'm getting on this one. But it's very, it's not, I mean, it's a sour because it tastes like a lemon bar, but it's not sour. Like, where am I, like, or I'm cringing. Let's see if the orange with the yellow and pink taste the same. It does taste different. And I don't know if it's just because I was visualizing or seeing orange, but it tastes more orange. Okay, so we've had lemon and orange, but then this one's yellow with yellow and blue. I think that one went back to the lemon bar. Yeah. So I don't know if that means there's only two flavors in here and they're just random mixes, but that'd be my guess. But these are good. The outside layer is a hard gummy, but the inside is like a pasty kind of gummy. So those are good. They're marketed as sour gummy bites, but they're really not. They're just citrusy. So that means I like them better than probably my family will. But I love how I mean, there's plenty in here to share. So, all right. That I'm going to give a 2 because I liked it, but it was not as good as all those other ones. Oh, Caraway pretzel bites. Oh, I hate Caraway Seeds. All right, doggone it. Oh, okay. Nutty, licoricey caraway in every crunch. Ready to munch on one of the most popular ingredients in Czech cuisine. Really? Ooh. Locally known as Kesky Kmin? I don't know. Caraway is a staple of the Czech kitchen. The spicy seeds are added to water before boiling potatoes, sprinkled on pork or duck before roasting, or using in sauerkraut, soups, and mushroom dishes. Most popularly, they're used to make traditional Czech kmonví schlev. I apologize if you're from this country. Rye bread speckled with the seeds, or for a snack with a kick, caraway can also be used to season a crunchy pretzel. Oh my goodness. So just like those, I think it's Thailand, and I apologize to those of you that may be Thai. I can't stand cilantro. I'm one of those people that it tastes like soap. So, but I really don't like, I'm afraid to try these. I do not like caraway seeds. Like, I love a patty melt, but it has to be on grilled sourdough. I cannot, oh, rye bread, oh. Well, each country has its own thing, right? Where's the smallest? Is there a broken one in here I can try? Why are these all looking full size? If these were from America, there would be broken ones. Oh man, none of them are broken. All right, here we go. So it looks like a normal pretzel stick, but there's the caraway seeds. Oh, I'm gonna be tasting this the rest of the day. This is bad. Oh. No. That's horrible. Now, if you like rye bread, you'll love these. As a pretzel goes, it's a little soft on the, like it's not as crunchy as I'm used to for a pretzel. And it's got a good amount of salt on it. But I do not like the caraway part. Oh. So there's that. This gets a 0. I know that's not allowed, but this gets a 0. Oh, and it has to go in a bag all by itself. Oy vey. Okay. Now, it says licoricey, which I can kind of get that, but I thought licorice was more like fennel. Is fennel related to caraway? Like, are those together? Like, is caraway the seeds for fennel? I know I probably sound ridiculous, but I like black licorice, but ugh, okay, let's move on. All right, so now it looks like we've got what looks like a granola bar. Thank heavens. So, nuts and pistachios. Oh, I love pistachios. Oh, okay. Sorry. Dark chocolate nut bar. Chock full of peanuts, almonds, and pistachios. Our favorite meal of the day is definitely dessert, and no Czech dessert is complete without a good helping of nuts. There are creamy hazelnut tarts. That sounds good. Fluffy walnut cake, and walnut paste-filled pastries. Kolache. Oh, well, we have kolache around here in my area, but kolache's around here. It's like a sweet pastry ball that's got like bacon, egg, and cheese inside, or my favorite is sausage and gravy kolaches. But anyway, theirs sounds like our walnut paste-filled pastries. And then there's this yum, which takes all of the chewy delight of Czech nuts and slathers them in decadent dark chocolate. We voted, and this is hands down our new favorite dessert. Well, let's just see. See if we agree. It's got to be better than what we just had. Okay, so it looks like your typical fruit and nut bar kind of idea. Although there's no fruit, but you know what I mean. Nut bar. Let me just carve off a little piece. So I'm not getting, well, I am getting parts of almonds, but you can kind of see the green pistachios. There's also some puffed rice in here and some peanuts, and then the chocolate. This one's good. Very, very similar to chewy bars or fruit and nut bars or nut and grain bars or whatever you want to call them here in the States. Very similar to that. I wouldn't be able to tell a difference. But very good. But being that it's not unique per se, I'm going to give it a 2 because it tastes good, but it's not. A 3 has to be unique or super fantastic taste-wise. And am I going to get it back into the package? Yes, slowly. It's 190 calories for one of those. I don't know how that compares to the ones here, but you'd be happy to know it still tastes like caraway seeds. Those are going to be with me the rest of the day. All right, there's 2 more things, and it looks like one of these I have to actually cook, so that's different. I haven't seen that before. All right, so the last thing that I think I get to try is this raspberry candy. Let's see if, okay. Oh, raspberry pressed candies like Pez, but way, way, way juicier. Czech folks, no sugar. Hang on, that's in my throat. Okay, I should have saved the granola bar for last. Czech folks, no sugar. Just look at their long list of sugary accomplishments. There's the discovery of the sugar beet in the 18th century. Jacob Christoph Rad's invention of the sugar cube in 1843, and finally Julius Pollock's assistance in patenting compressed sugar with the inventor of Pez. That's interesting. Ready to taste Czechia's most recent sugar accomplishment? This zingy candy is made with a sugar powder so fine it'll melt on your tongue for a juicy sensation like none you've ever experienced. Oh, that sounds good. Let's get to this. And it looks like there's about 18 pieces in here based on the serving size. All right. I love Pez. Who doesn't like Pez? They're kind of a pain to eat, though. It's like, why not just eat them out of the... It's because it's cute. You need... Okay, so they look like this. Kind of like mints, right? I'm trying to see if it just dissolves on the tongue. And it's not. It definitely... Once you start chewing it, it does dissolve very quickly. And it is very good fruit flavor. It tastes like they really captured the raspberry flavor. It does not taste artificial raspberry at all. It's almost like you can taste the raspberry with the seeds. Like, that's how fresh it tastes. It turns out to be a very soft candy, so it's not like Pez are pretty, I mean, they're not hard, but they don't dissolve, I guess. These do. I'm trying to think of something it compares to texture wise, but it really doesn't. But this is really good. Really, really good real raspberry essence from that. So yeah, so this probably gets a 3 too. So, but it's not as good as the coconut ones. All right, so let's see. Okay, so they gave me some, I think it's, what does it say? It's soup. It's soup mix. Let's find out what kind. All right, Czech potato soup mix. Better not be caraway seeds in this. When the weather turns chilly, nothing beats a hot bowl of soup, and in Czechia, a steaming bowl of this is always a crowd pleaser. Every Czech grandmother has their own recipe for this hearty potato soup, and each of their grandchildren will claim their family recipe is the best. While we can't offer you babika's, which is grandma, potato soup, we still think you'll love this easy to make version with carrots, parsnip, and cabbage. So that sounds yummy. So I'm trying to see on here if it like if you have to, if you just add water. Okay, cooking directions. Mix the contents of this pack with about 3 cups of water thoroughly in a pot, then bring it to a boil while stirring constantly and cook slowly for 10 minutes. Yields about 3 cups. So very similar, if you're in the States, to the Bear Creek soups that you just add water to. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm sorry that it's something that I can't taste test for you on here, but after we try it, if I remember, I'll tell you on some random video. But otherwise, let me make sure that sometimes they accidentally miss an ingredient that's in the brochure, like if they run out of it. Excuse me, those caraway seeds. All right, so let me just make sure we got everything. Yep, and then they give you a recipe to make Czech goulash, and then they've got some more trivia with Czech people and what they're known for. Things that grow natively in their forests, and quirky traditions. And then all the nutrition facts for each of those items. So yeah, so what do you think? So I'm going to be getting these once a month, and again, this is the middle size box. We'll see. I may at some point advance to the larger box, but this was a good amount of stuff for a video, right? And I can put I should do this, right? I should go ahead and put my stamp in my passport. And so I don't know, do you think you guys would like seeing more of these videos? And seeing the interesting things that these countries have. I think it's great, and they do really have a good variety of things, which I think you'll see in other boxes as well. But yeah, if you're interested at all in trying this even just once for you or your family, I mean, like, this is great for a single person too, or it'd make really good gifts for college students. You know, send them and they get a surprise package in the mail once a month. Just some other ideas. But if you think you want to do this, use my code, because it'll get you something off of your first order. But otherwise, that's it for the Czech Republic. Thank you for joining me on this non-Temu video, and we will see each other again soon. And I don't have any of the oh, if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you like the content that I produce on this channel, please, please, please subscribe. And thank you to those of you that have already subscribed. You're all helping to support my channel, and I really, really appreciate it. So wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.